From a high-speed pursuit through Atlanta that looked like a scene from a movie, and a wanted man in Arkansas who did a burnout as he fled a traffic stop, to a street racer in a white Scat Pack that led police on a 160-mile-per-hour chase, and much more. Here are some of the craziest Dodge Challenger police chases caught on camera. January 28th of 2024, Brooksville, Florida. FHP Trooper John Peters was patrolling Cortex Boulevard when he spotted a gray 2022 Dodge Challenger doing 75 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. He pulled up and ran the plates, which showed the supercar to be a rental registered to PV Holdings. Moments later, the car stopped in the median as if making a U-turn. It's here that Trooper Peters also noticed the illegally tinted windows. He barked out basic orders, but this driver refused to listen.
Put the keys on the roof now. Traffic, 120. Route 50 at Greenwood Street. Florida 28, Juliet Yankee, Tango 50, gray Dodge Challenger, left from the office traffic stop. Say, gray Dodge Challenger, one down, 136 miles an hour, light traffic. I see you here ahead. Signal first. Oh, you cross the median, grass median. Signal 12 whiskey. Signal 12 whiskey. Signal 12 whiskey. Hit. Signal. Oh, we're going back. We're back westbound. Back eastbound.
Police almost had him, but the suspect managed to peel away and gain ground in the other lane. His confidence must have been through the roof, because he's about to try another risky move that ultimately gets him and his buddy arrested. Police identified the driver as 28-year-old Brandon Corey Johnson. His passenger, 31-year-old William Xavier Glover, was also taken into custody. Police couldn't believe their eyes when they found two minor children in the back seat, ages 10 and 15. Had the Challenger's windows not been so tinted, they would have seen the kids in the car and thought twice about using a pit maneuver. Instead, Brandon and William decided to risk their lives to save their own. Thankfully, the kids were all right and turned over to protective services. Inside the car, police found cocaine, marijuana, a digital scale, a half-empty bottle of tequila, and a loaded Glock with an extended 30-round magazine. All told, Brandon and William were in a boatload of trouble. They were charged with several felony crimes, including fleeing, possession, and child endangerment.
Holy shit. Yes.
Of all the reasons to get pulled over, window tint is among the dumbest. You can't drive around with blacked out windows and expect to fly under the radar, especially in Georgia, where tint laws are strict and heavily enforced. On June 21st of 2024, a driver in Clayton County, Georgia thought he was above the law. The front windshield of his Dodge Challenger SRT was jet black, and the side windows were heavily tinted. Our officer tried pulling him over, but he should have known this driver didn't plan on sticking around.
Still going northbound. Black Dodge Challenger. Coming up to Forest Parkway. Speeds are 126. Traffic is light still. Charge is going to be reckless driving. Coming up to Forest Parkway, 75 north still. Speeds are 110. We're going to be still going north on 75 north. Coming up to 285. We're still going north on 75. About to pass CW Grant.
The suspect eventually left the highway and took the chase into downtown Atlanta. He believed he could shake the cops on the tight and populated streets. He also figured they'd call off the chase as things got more dangerous. But this is Clayton County. If you run from the cops, you're going to get caught by the cops. Our deputy got back on his tail and never lost sight again.
Gonna be on Edgewood Ave. Making a right. Making a right on Boulevard Street. Gonna be going. Going back to Memorial Drive from Boulevard. He just 41 at that intersection. He's losing control. Stand by.
Stay here, Ellie. Holy shit. Yes. Get her. Holy crap. Stay there, Ellie.
The K-9 unit took a solid bite out of crime and helped bring this maniac down. After running his ID, police learned that the driver, Jay Shaw, had prior felony convictions for theft in April of 2020. At the hospital, Shaw incriminated himself in other Georgia police chases. He claimed to have escaped several Metro Atlanta agencies and was surprised that Clayco deputies kept chasing him. In his own words, "I ain't know y'all chased like that, especially into the city." Doctors treated Shaw's dog bites, and police escorted him to Clayco County Jail. He was charged with felony fleeing, reckless driving, and possession of a weapon after police found a stolen gun in his car. Chief Bradley Taylor is an officer with the Hazen, Arkansas Police Department. If he gets on your tail, there's no running away. That's because Chief Taylor drives a Dodge Charger Scat Pack cruiser that can easily top 180 miles per hour, and he knows how to drive it like a pro. On June 15th of 2023, a drug task force officer with the White County Sheriff's Office spotted a blacked-out Dodge Challenger approaching from the rear at a high rate of speed. The officer pulled over and watched the Challenger pass by. It may have slowed down, but this driver was already busted. Our officer flipped on his lights, prompting our suspect to hit the gas.
Back on the interstate, westbound.
Yeah, I was headed you. I'm on 70 in the front of you.
The danger was about to dial up a notch as the road ahead was clogged with hundreds of civilian vehicles and 18-wheelers. The shoulder became our suspect's best friend. One wrong move, and both these guys would have been toast. That's Chief Taylor getting onto the highway. While this chase was going full throttle, he was at the Hazen Utilities office, likely paying his water bill. The call came in that a speeding Challenger was flying down I-40. The chase was heading into his neck of the woods, so Chief Taylor jumped in his Scat Pack and tried to get ahead. He takes over the chase from here and uses his car's superior speed to run this suspect's Challenger off the road.
TBI.
Down! Don't you move! Hand behind your back! Come behind your back! Don't you move! Do not move!
Now let's see that one more time from Chief Taylor's perspective. Unfortunately, we never learned the suspect's name or what crimes he was specifically charged with. If we had to guess, speeding, reckless driving, and fleeing were at the top of the list. September 20th of 2023, Little Rock, Arkansas. ASP Trooper Blaine Lucas was westbound on I-440 when two supercars drove by at blistering speeds. According to his radar, both cars were going well over 150 miles per hour. If he wanted to catch up, he'd have to punch the gas and harness his inner NASCAR driver. Somehow, Trooper Lucas kept his eyes on the second vehicle, a white Dodge Challenger driving over 160 miles per hour. He followed it on and off the interstate, trying his best not to lose control on the tight turns. Thanks to his slick driving skills, Trooper Lucas was able to catch up and pit this street racer off the road. According to Trooper Lucas's report, the driver was identified as Dimitri Barton. We're not sure if this is the same Demetrius Barton of Little Rock who was arrested in 2011 for causing a fatal car accident. As for the female passenger, it doesn't appear as though she had anything to do with the chase. She claims she told Dimitri to stop, but he refused to listen. It's one thing to risk your own life when running from the cops. It's another to risk that of your passenger and everyone else on the road. Two months after busting the white Challenger for street racing, Trooper Lucas found himself in the middle of another high-speed chase. This time, it was a green Dodge Challenger. It was November 24th of 2023. While patrolling the same area outside of Little Rock, Trooper Lucas noticed that the Challenger had an unreadable temporary tag. He also watched it drive up to another car and follow too closely. Now, Lucas had two reasons to stop him. The driver flipped on his blinker and pulled over to the right shoulder, but he didn't plan on taking his ticket. He simply had to time it right to put the most distance between himself and Trooper Lucas. Try to keep your eye on the green Challenger as it speeds away. Don't get frustrated if you can't. It's an impossible task and will make you appreciate how Trooper Lucas never lost the suspect while going 140 miles per hour and avoiding civilian cars. Thankfully, Trooper Lucas was able to walk away from this crash. Doctors treated him at the hospital for a few minor injuries, and he was released later that night. We think he was riding high from the September chase and overestimated his driving skills. According to his official report, Trooper Lucas did not decrease enough speed coming into the curve. That's what happens when you take a 30-mile-per-hour curve at 120 miles per hour. As for the suspect, it's unclear if police ever caught him. For what it's worth, the temporary tag was legal and didn't expire until January of 2024. Had the suspect stuck around, Trooper Lucas would have likely apologized, told him to leave some space between other cars, and sent him on his way.
Clear.
Hey, which way that car go? Which? Northbound? That way? That one, be advised, vehicles going northbound 314.
Dion Price's heart must have been pounding. He had just stolen a white Challenger Scat Pack in Atlanta, Georgia, and was actively fleeing through Clayton County. That's when Lieutenant Warren of the Clayton County Sheriff's Department spotted Price driving recklessly through a residential area.
Man, welcome to the radio. I'm in pursuit of Santa Road, going back towards South Fulton. That's negative. I'm behind the vehicle on Pasada Road. Speed's gonna be 100 miles per hour.
Are you behind it?
Yeah. That one, I'm behind it.
The Scat Pack's engine proved too much for Lieutenant Warren's squad car. He lost sight and had to rely on the public for help.
Also checking out, and I'm clear right now, working for checking. Clear.
Hey, which way that car go? Which? Northbound? That way? That one, be advised, vehicles going northbound 314.
Clear, northbound 314.
Be advised, I lost vision.
Despite the tip, Lieutenant Warren couldn't find the stolen car. Luckily, Deputy House knows these roads better than anybody. Based on Price's last position, Deputy House assumed he'd go north on Old National Highway toward Atlanta. Sure enough, he spotted the Scat Pack pulling out of a gas station in that exact spot. The chase was back on.
Yep, I'm in pursuit. You can start GSP or Old National Road northbound coming up to 285.
Clear, Old National 285. Outstanding. You can turn in it.
Northbound Old National going over 285. I'll hit when I get the chance.
Old National 285. Any update on GSP? Negative at this time.
Light traffic passing Sullivan right now. Speeds are about 50. We're going to be coming up to Roosevelt Highway.
Yeah, Roosevelt. You by yourself?
Yeah, I'm by myself.
Okay, man.
Alright, northbound Herschel Road. Speeds are about 40 right now. Pulling into a parking lot. It's going to be going in a loop.
Clear, northbound on Herschel.
Alright, coming out on Roosevelt. Going northbound on Roosevelt Highway. It's a Scat Pack, so I'm losing them a little bit, but we're going 80 northbound on Roosevelt, passing the Gateway Connector right now.
Once again, the Challenger's engine proves too powerful. Price thinks he can win this chase with pure speed, but Deputy House outsmarts him with patience and strategy.
It's past Brown Road. We'll be coming up to taking a right onto. He's going to West Point Drive, so we'll be coming out on Lee Street.
Clear, West Point Lee. Jurisdiction up here. Jurisdiction. Clear. It's gonna be eastbound. That's gonna be eastbound pickup right there.
We're at College Park. We're going over Camp Creek right now, coming up to Main Street.
Clear, Camp Creek.
Or excuse me, Lee Street. Lee Street. Alright, he just went through. He's on Lee Street connector. I'm a little bit back behind him now, so we're Lee Street past Main Street. Speeds are about 60.
Price kept pulling away but couldn't find a road long enough to break Deputy House's sightline. Eventually, his stolen Scat Pack failed him, and that was all she wrote for this would-be car thief.
Alright, about to pit him. We passed Freedom Parkway.
117, I'll be approaching one in a bit.
Knott Avenue. Going through Astor Avenue.
Keep them coming this way, me and Lieutenant is right here, so we'll be coming towards you.
Alright, we're coming up to Hamilton Road. He's got sparks coming off his right side tire, so he's going to 41 here soon. Can you see if APD can get some spikes up? This is my pit chance because of traffic. We're coming up to Hamilton Road now. Speeds are 120.
Wait, where?
Passing Dill Avenue, getting on the brakes.
We're passing now.
Alright, he's trying to avoid my pit at Dill Avenue.
Here, what are you now?
Alright, you stop. Put your hands up! Alright, got a bush flying back southbound towards Dill, black male, white hat, blue jeans, black pants with a white stripe, and a black jacket with something written on it. Hey, stop, or I'll let my dog bite you! Going behind the supermarket at Oakland Lane. Still southbound.
117.
Stop!
Can you advise water
Right here.
or the trains to stop those trains if we're going to get on that track? They're probably going to run across that track.
Hey, he's back behind the supermarket. Stop! Get on the ground, I'll shoot you! Get on the ground!
Price was taken to an ambulance and given water due to his exhaustion from running. He was then transported to a hospital where he was checked out and cleared to go to jail, where a list of charges awaited him. This chase was a real-life example of the tortoise and the hare. In the end, Slow and Steady won the race, with some street smarts and experience sprinkled on top. If you're running from the cops in Georgia, don't think you've gotten away once you escape the local police. The GSP will find you, and when they do, they won't let you out of their sight. 25-year-old Nathan Rogers learned that lesson the hard way on February 26th of 2023. Police in Henry County began chasing his bright orange Challenger for reasons that aren't totally clear. We're guessing it was speed-related or perhaps a window tint violation. Meanwhile, GSP Trooper Williams was patrolling the highways when he learned of the chase in progress. He raced to get ahead of the suspect and positioned himself at the I-75 and I-675 split. Then, he simply waited for the chase to come to him. Nathan was able to pull away after the first failed pit attempt. Based on the damage to his car, we think Henry County officers tried to pit him before Trooper Rogers got involved. That one clearly didn't work either. But, as they say, third time's the charm. Police swarmed and arrested Nathan, though we don't know what he was charged with specifically. His first mistake, obviously, was running from the police. His second was doing so in a bright orange sports car. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another just like it, be sure to click the link on screen now. As always, thanks for watching and be sure to tune in next time.